How's it going? How's it going? I already see you. Dizyaka, how's it going? What's going on? Give me 1 second here. Oh man, we're all degens. We've all made money. We're all trying to make money. How do you make money? What's the next crypto? What's the next degen play? How am I gonna 100x? What's to prevent me from getting rug pulled again? These are the things. These are the things that matter. 1 second. Share screen. Everything looks good there. Boop. There we go. All right. So first one, I really want to look at Batman Inu. This was a late night play yesterday by Kings, who, oh my God, which one is it? There's only one, right? Yeah, there's only one. It has to be this one. I watched the entire stream. I'm like, I'm supposed to go to bed. Dude, how is this plausible? How is this plausible? Yep, entire green wall right here. Yeah, people are just buying it. Oh, wow. Yeah, yesterday they pumped it up, right? So we looked at the chart. If you're watching Legal Aliens stream, it was quite crazy. Yo, Luna Dingo, nice. How's it going? Nice to see you. Boom. Yoisama. Saitama did again. What did Saitama do? Screwed everyone overall again? What do you mean? What happened? What did they do? What did Saitama do? I don't know what they did. But they've gained a 0. That's pretty bad. But at the same time, we need catalysts. So I mean, they launched Seda Realty, right? So everything's working. The swap's working. I don't know what would be next. But yet again, the thing about this stream is getting wrecked on DGen plays. Dude, they called me up, or I was watching the stream and they kept going, "Oh, Teddy, last night, look at Classy's video. Oh no, what happened?" Dude, I feel like Classy, I don't know if Classy would copy strike me for viewing his video on YouTube. I feel like he would try. I don't know if he would actually. But give me a breakdown. Tell me what happened. But anyway, Legal Alien goes live at like some odd hour, like midnight or something. I just finished a call with the Hospawise people, and right after that, I had their stuff playing in the background as I'm working, trying to get some things done. Right, so I'm trying to get some things done. All of a sudden, I hear Legal Aliens start talking about BMI. I'm like, what the heck? Why do they keep talking about how fat they are? Right, and they're like, no, BMI. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I turned them up a little bit more, working like anything. And then they're like, Batman Inu. I'm like, what? What's Batman Inu? And they're like, Teddy, this is a true degen play. GGG. Shaman says, nice to see you. How's it going? Smoke that like button. Triple G's, roll it up. We need that smoke. We need that like. Do it up. Fair use. Oh, yeah. That is true. I guess it is fair use. Should we go look at it? You guys want to look at it? YouTube. Classy crypto. If they copy strike, I'm gonna blame you guys and say it was all you. Is it this one 6 hours ago? Is this it? I'm assuming it's this one. Dude, this is 9 minutes long. G. Marty. Nice to see you, buddy. Okay, Carlos says it's this one. All right, let's play it. Share audio. Boom. Big pump and dump. Really? Are you messing with me?
The most frustrating days I have ever experienced within the Saitama community. The Seda Realty token mooned, okay? It mooned, simply put, and this had to have been so annoying to go through because thousands of dollars from investors was once again siphoned. And this sucks because, it's the little issues that continue to add up and paint a bad look for Saitama. Right now, if you look at this chart, you would have thought that we had the largest pump in history and then we just had a dump. What really happened was that for these 3 hours ish, was it even like 3 hours? Yeah, it was around 3 hours. Seda Realty was a honeypot. A honeypot means that you could not sell Seda Realty. And that was because of
Wait, what?
some kind of maintenance.
Wait, what? You couldn't sell Seda Realty? It was a honeypot? This is classy crypto. This is classy crypto saying this. Wait, let's play that again.
Yeah, it was around 3 hours. Seda Realty was a honeypot. A honeypot means that you could not sell Seda Realty. And that
wait. Classic crypto. What was that? Oh my god.
Hours ish. Was it even like 3 hours? Yeah, it was around 3 hours. Seda Realty was a honeypot. A honeypot means that you could not sell Seda Realty.
Oh my god. Is this real? No, but there's cells on the chart. But he said 3 hours. I need to hear it. I just need to hear it. My earbuds aren't. Let me hear this again.
Like 3 hours? Yeah, it was around 3 hours. Seda Realty was a honeypot. A honeypot means that you could not sell Seda Realty. And that.
Wait, did you guys hear that? Is it just my headphones? No, I think I'm good. Is this real right now? Is Classy Crypto really calling Seda Realty a honeypot? Did this really happen when there's cells there? What did they do?
That was because of some kind of maintenance that was going on. However, we were failed to be informed about this maintenance, so people were buying with the expectation that Seda Realty was actually mooning. And I was a fool as well because I told people that, hey, Seda Realty is going crazy. My portfolio was looking very pretty, but all of a sudden, an hour later, selling is enabled, and I start trying to sell because I'm very confused, and people are telling me you cannot sell. I'm always the guinea pig. I'm always the guy that's going to go ahead and just test things out for all of you. So I went ahead and did that to get some more Saitama, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't go through. It errors out. I lose gas fees. So I would imagine thousands of dollars worth of gas fees were lost in people trying to transact and sell their Seda Realty, as well as the fact that we get announcements from the development team saying Seda Realty every time I hit refresh, as if like this is the craziest rally I've ever seen in my entire life.
So, wait. So this guy, and okay, we're at 1:44. And those of you guys that just joined the stream, welcome to the live stream. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you hit that like button. It does help us out here. And we're ganja goons here. We're goons. We like to have fun. There's nothing too crazy or that you can do that will piss us off, but just don't spam. That's about it. But for those of you guys that missed it, Classy Crypto is doing a review about Seda Realty and the great Saitama new exchange listing. And I guess there's a massive Seda Realty problem. I'm not sure. But if you missed it.
Yeah, it was around 3 hours. Seda Realty was a honeypot. A honeypot means that you could not sell Seda Realty. And that was because of...
Did you hear that? This is not Twilight Zone. This is Classy Crypto flat out saying this about Saitama. And this is Classy Crypto, the most Saitama positive guy. Like, it rubs me the wrong way. What is happening? Oh man, what you all think about MMF Launchpad? I think I'm gonna get in the lady Launchpad did 20x stake. Yo, these are the things we need. Someone needs to clip that before he backtracks and deletes. To be honest, he's lol at biz, right? He said he studied economics but doesn't know what are economical. I don't know. This feels so weird. Jesus, I thought for a second Classy was on the show. Peril clutch till you pause this video. Where can I find this chart? I have to go look at this thing. I don't even know how he found this chart. I bought into BMI at 20K market cap. Yo, BMI, I 3X. I pulled out my initial investment and a little bit of profits, but the tax got me. So I basically just pulled out my initial, and that's about it. I still have a little bit riding in there, but we'll see. It's doing good. The chart's doing real good right now. I thought Classy was on for a second too. I was about to say nope, fuck that. Wait, why do you guys hate Classy? Like I watched Classy Crypto and Rodney at the same time. Like they're both big influencers in my eyes that just have two different audience groups, you know. I feel like Classy's audience doesn't really watch Rodney, and Rodney's audience doesn't really watch Classy, but there's the people in the middle that middleman it, you know. This video from Classy is crypto. I know. I just keep going back to 42 seconds and playing it over and over again. I just need to hear this.
And this is all a fallacy. It was essentially a honeypot
Wait,
for
I'll
3
be right
hours.
back.
And there is no announcement except Saitama Guru, which is Russ on Twitter, saying of the hundreds of blacklisted wallets that we did all day, there was one fee wallet that was blacklisted, which prevented sells. We reverted it back, and now all buys and sells are taking place normally. And it's quite upsetting because I am a very ardent supporter of Saitama. Some would say that I am a blind supporter of Saitama with how much positivity I like to spread on the asset. But I think that it's moments like these that we have to be a little bit more critical of what exactly is going on here, because it was not fun to watch that chart. It couldn't have been further from the truth. I always think about the investors. And I think if you're in Saitama, you should be thinking about investors as well. I always think about investors. And there were a lot of people who bought at these higher elevated levels. Maybe it wasn't me. Maybe I'm perfectly fine. But it doesn't mean...
Wait, so basically what happened is, say the realty pumped, people were able to swap it. It pumps, and they put on maintenance mode. They put on maintenance mode, and no one could sell, but there was a sell that happened. So they turned on maintenance mode again, and the price was below the green candle. Is that what I'm hearing right now? Guys, I'm way too busy in Shibnobi to even keep up what's going on with Saitama. I wish them the best and everything, but like, oh no, that's horrible. That explains why my Saitama bag was down today. I got this new like straw water bottle. My wife got it for me, or my wife got it from a pregnancy thing. Bump life, feeling fly as a mother. So she keeps getting all these offers for like free baby stuff, like since she's pregnant now. So I took her water bottle. I'm like, I don't know, I kind of like the straw action, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm drinking water. It doesn't feel like a full like gulp of water. I don't know what the term is. Like if you're thirsty and you're drinking water, it doesn't feel like enough. I like having the wide mouth open bottle, you know? So it's like wider and you can just go full stream. Nothing's restricting you. No straw. Teddy pulled out of BMI, so he is not the father. I did pull out of BMI. Always pull out. Don't just leave it in there, buddies. Trust me. This is the part where he starts to talk about a fake contract. Oh, what? Oh, really? So the blacklisted wallets will just lose their money? Wait, they blacklisted wallets? Oh my God, why am I so behind on this? This is so bad. What in the hell is even this? Crypto realist, did you not hear Classy Crypto? Russ was maintaining his gains, baby. LFG, Lambo numbers 2 incoming. Teddy, when is your Saitama bag up? Never. I keep throwing money into it, and I'm like, okay. Like the last time I bought it, it dipped below the 20s, right? So I'm like, oh, it dipped below 20s. It's gonna go back to the 20s. I bought it, and then it dipped below 15, and I'm like, okay, dipped below 15. It's gonna go back up. I bought it again, and then it dipped below 12, and then I was like, okay, it dipped below 12. And I bought it again. And I just keep buying it because I don't know. I don't know why I keep doing that. Oh, God.
Mean that I shouldn't talk on all of the people who decided to buy all the way up here. And the second that selling was enabled, we dumped all the way back down and we went right back to where we were. So it was all artificial. It was an artificial pump and dump. I guarantee there were some kind of bots.
Wait. What? It was all artificial? What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. It must be my earbuds. I'm having a hard time.
Rework. So it was all artificial. It was an artificial pump and dump. I guarantee there were some kind of bots or something that took advantage of this pump and dumped the heck out of this token with all the cells trying to get through. And guess what?
How can it be bots? You have reCAPTCHA enabled on SataMask. It wasn't bots. Classy Crypto. It wasn't bots, man. They turned on maintenance mode when it pumped. And then when they turned it off, it dumped. You restricted users. You gave them an insecurity about your application. It's gonna happen. And the same thing could happen to any token, Shibnobi included. If we give the investors an insecurity, they're gonna dump. And this happened with Shibnobi as well, when people assumed they lost tokens, or we took these tokens from them, and people did a sell-off about on Shibnobi as well. Yo, King's Broadcast, thank you for the $100 donation. My brother Teddy Ninja, how is everyone doing tonight? You know, King's Broadcast had to come through to watch out for Phantom. Watch out for Phantom coming soon. Yo, I'm very interested in the Phantom presale. I feel like that's going to be one of my 100Xs. King's Broadcast is the guy I was talking about BMI, Batman Inu. He's the one that started all this. This guy right here at, like, I think it was 1:30. I finished up the phone call with Hospo Wise, and as soon as we were done with that, I jump on Legal Aliens. I'm just like in the chat, have you guys playing in the back as I'm finishing up working, and all of a sudden I hear BMI, Batman Inu. I'm like, what the heck is this? And they all kept looking at it. They're like, it's only at $30,000 market cap. You know, we could totally pump this. And then King's Broadcast, one of the devs comes onto the stream, right? And he's like, hey, if you guys take a screenshot of us and post it and tag me on Twitter, I'll throw in 1 ETH. And that's how it all started. 1 ETH later, this guy, King's Broadcast, has so much networking power that he was able to pump the chart to like almost 70,000 in like a matter of 45 minutes. In 45 minutes, we 3x'd, all from King's Broadcast's. I don't know what the proper term is. All from King Broadcast getting a promotion from BMI, because they don't have a connection. It was all from this Twitter post. This Twitter post happened, and then King's Broadcast threw in 1 ETH, and then people were watching that, and they kept throwing in money. It pumped. Some people took profit, but for a long time, for like a hot 35 minutes, no one was taking anything. Everyone was just waiting for the chart to rise. It was quite exciting, to be honest. It sounds like this Classic Crypto thing is done. I don't know if he says anymore.
The investor was hurt. And on top of that, this is less of a criticizing SataMask and all that kind of stuff. Mandox is still enabled for trade on the SataMask application. And Mandox did a contract migration. This means that the Mandox contract that is currently on SataMask is fake. It's not real anymore. It's the old one. This is not what people are using anymore. People are using a new contract which got airdropped. So that needs to be disabled, and we need to enable the new contract for Mandox ASAP. And those things should be done faster. So I think we need to have a more direct line of connection between the influencers that are still with Saitama and perhaps the actual people making.
I don't know any other influencers that are still with Saitama. Are there any that you guys are aware of? How do we get not the Phantom presale? I have no idea. Teddy, they blacklisted the first 40 wallets that purchased because they were able to purchase above the max due to the devs not setting the buy limits correctly. Oh, okay. I've heard about them blacklisting, but that's I forget who it was. Someone was telling me that some guy came out and said that the blacklisting wallets functionality is like something crazy. But like in the end, if your contract is renounced and you have a blacklist wallet function, that means that function can still be triggered. So if you put in a wallet address into that function and your contract is renounced, you can blacklist that wallet. Just because your contract is renounced or isn't renounced doesn't mean you can't hit a function. If that function is in the contract, you can hit it. So one of the fun things have been well, I don't condone any type of sniping or anything, but it's been interesting learning how to use certain aspects of contracts to give you some leverage on sniping a contract when it goes live. So now that I know how easy it is and how many people are or could be doing it, I'm at the point of like people. I mean, is that fair launch if they have an added benefit? Should there be an anti-snipe in that function that automatically blacklists the first 40 something or 100 something wallets that snipe the contract? That's a gray area, you know? Now you're bringing in ethical stuff, and it's like once you bring ethics into it, and I've done a bunch of ethics classes, guys, and it's like this is not a game I want to play. I don't want to get philosophical like that, so I just continue. Yo, Dab Tool 420, $25 donation. What the hell? You are the man, Phantom to the Moon. Is the pre-sale for Phantom open? Do I need to jump in on this pre-sale? Someone give me a link, damn it. How is it, Teddy? Kid Crypto, nice to see you. Rustbot, Maxbot. All right, so it sounds like this is it for the this portion. Let me just quickly go back to Legal Alien stream. Legal Alien Crypto. All right. Streamed 16 hours ago. Wait. Is this it? This is around the time. Wait, am I in here? You'll know when I'm in here. That's when you know. Because I type a lot. No, Austin's already in here, so this is before it. Oh man, you guys went on for a long time after me. He bought an ETH. Oh yeah, here I am. So somewhere in here, Legal Alien disappears to go buy it himself. This Cool and Chris guy disappears to go buy it himself. This is the only guy that bought it on stream. Here it is. All right, so look. Is this before the pump or this is okay, so this is after they pumped it. I want to get to the chart where they're just looking at it. This is after the pump. This is after the pump. Is this BMI? I think this is BMI. 1 second. Beg. Yeah, this is also after the pump. All right. Here's the first scandal. So BMI goes up, it levels out, goes trading sideways, pumps again, levels out, pumps again, and then it just has a sell-off. So I come to the stream, it's right about here. So right before this buy, you see? Maybe they have a better... Right before, this is where we all joined the stream. I kid you not, right? So here it is. This is the BMI. Thing. They're talking about this. They're looking at the market cap. They're like trying to figure it out. And here's King Broadcast. And I come in there, and the first thing I say, because they kept saying BMI, I'm like, bro, this looks like a rug pull. It went straight up. It went down. Like, why are you guys looking at this, right? And watch them convince me.
Wait, who found this, by the way?
I got told about it earlier.
Okay.
Bro, because the team is solid, it's a gamble. Could dust.
So there's this Jalen. Guys, definitely check out the stream because it's entertaining. I'd say watch from like 55 minutes till the end because these guys are true DJs. Like the way they get into it, and like it was awesome. I was vibing. I literally went to bed, woke up like 2 hours later just to check the chart. They were still streaming. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Oh my god. All right, so here comes King's Broadcast. Let's listen to this.
Oh, it's still pending?
Yeah, because gas fees went up.
So now me and Legal are trying to figure out if he should buy or I should buy, if we both should buy.
Well, at least liquidity's locked for a month.
So look, it still hasn't gone in. It's about to come in.
Solid. Easy 10x with Batman Inu. I mean, yeah,
guys,
10x
this is 26 holders, and I got in.
No,
CoinView cap.
Hey, I would almost put money I could get
Wait,
this
what
thing
is
to
this?
$1 million
Coin view
market.
cap, $10 donation. L Bank announced for April 27th, and Monday starts buying for Bitmart. Live trading April 13th. Let's go. Also, L Bank has our banner and video at the Bitcoin event. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Oh, my phone's going off. What is going on here? Who's calling me? What the heck? Hello?
What's going on, brother?
I'm streaming right now. What's going on?
Nice. I wanted to call you to put me on speaker.
All right, I'll put you on speaker. Here we go. People can hear you.
Everybody hear me on the live stream?
Yo, can you guys hear? Can you guys hear King's
Hey, you know what's
broadcast?
funny is we got that thing pumping, and I just looked at the chart. It's almost $200,000 market cap.
What?
It's up over 500%. Hold the chart up right now. It's up 566%.
I need to leave. I need to leave the stream. I will be back. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, I sold off. I already took out my initial.
What?
Yeah, I did.
I took my initial. Dude, it just hit over 200K. It's up 615%. Dude, it's pumping.
Dude, it's at 2. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did I take my initial
I
out?
bought in 1 ETH at like $30,000
Holy
market cap. I sold my original, and I still had 1.9 Ethereum into it. I talked to the dev this morning. I told them that I'd be willing to hold as long as they convince those top wallets to spread out their funds so it looks more attractive. And they started moving the funds around with their whales. And now this thing is just hit over a $200,000 market cap.
Holy. So are you pulling profits, or are you still gonna?
It'll be like a 26x or 32x or something for me.
Yo, you need to call up legal and be like, I told you, buddy. I told you.
Well, I'll let you get back to streaming. I just wanted to come and say hi to everybody. I saw it. I was watching it.
Oh my god, dude! I really appreciate the update. Like yo, whatever thing you go into next, I'm going in with you, buddy. Next time you find a gem, I gotta watch your stream and legals to see what's the next DEGEN play.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, see ya. King's broadcast. King's broadcast. I'm literally telling you the story, and he calls me and be like, Teddy, I made more. Teddy, I made more. Oh my god, let me go check my BMI. I need to check my BMI. My doctor says I'm fat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, so any pre-sales going on, boys? Let me know. I'm ready to 8-pin. I'm ready to Batman in. Yo, so regardless, CoinView Cap, very good news. I'm glad to hear things are moving. I've seen the chart is doing well and has had a good recovery as well and is consolidating. Love you guys, Uncle Brian. I'm so behind. Anyone see the CVC logo on Teddy's screen? We got that sponsored spot. Wait, on my screen there was a CVC logo. I see the CVC logo. Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome. I see it on Dex Tools. I wish I could click on it and do. Oh wait. No, this is not what I want. I want to be able to click on it and it goes right to CoinView Cap. So that way people just know that this is the new thing, you know? That's much easier. You should have them updated so it doesn't land on your official thing and goes right to CoinView Cap. And they're like, oh, what the hell? Dex Tools has this thing. That was nice. Nice. Good time to get in on BMI. I mean, $200 million total liquidity, 68,000 volume. I mean, wait, how did he say it was pooled BMI is 200 million? Diluted market cap 237,000. So even if this thing diluted market cap, let's say 1 million, people are buying. This 810. Yeah, this just happened. This is happening. This happened like the last 2 minutes. 0.2, 0.15, 0.57, 0.05. I mean, 0.2 seems like a gamble, but what is that? $800? Guys, I already took my initials out, and I am telling you that the amount that I left in there has also done really well. And I'm considering taking it out as well, but I just talked to King's broadcast. I mean, you guys were there. You listened to what King said. I'm almost like, if the devs have a connection with King's broadcast, this thing could go places. King's broadcast is a networking guy. He knows people. Dude, it just went up to 2432. What is happening? What is happening? Why did I take out my initial? Why? Why? Dude, the worst part is I took out my initial. Yo, Dab2420, nice to see you. BMI mooning. Yeah, we can do that. Yes, definitely do it, because then it's like instant. Wait 1 second. Someone just sent me something. Okay. All right. I have to go around 9:15. So definitely remind me if I forget. Sometimes I have fun. Teddy, drop a link. All right. King's Broadcast. I'm dropping you a link. 1 second. Invite, copy to clipboard. I'll put it in the influencer chat there. This is the only influencer chat I'm in. There's no other influencer chat that I'm in. So, oh god. All right, I put it in there. I took out my initial out on BMI, letting the rest ride. That's what I'm doing. I'm letting the rest ride, and the amount that I'm letting ride is doing really well as well. 2691. Are you kidding me? Are you guys? Is this you guys? If you guys bought BMI, throw some what is it? Throw some G's in the chat. Throw some G's on it. Throw some G's in the chat. Did you buy BMI? All right, I did. There's my G. How many G's of BMI you got, bro? I'm hitting up 1G, bro. Hey, Red Sox, you're late. You're 30 minutes late, Red Sox. Go to the back of the room. No, I'm just kidding. Red Sox, I'm looking at BMI. Jeez. You all bought BMI. Oh, man. Guys, holy. This is going to be crazy. This is about to go to threes. We may lose another 0. I don't know. And the holders is only 66. Is this real? Is the holders really 66? 94 holders. Oh, this feels like PLNT all over again. All I need is Awesome Austin to jump on the stream and be like, Teddy, did you say 8-pin? I'm like, no, Awesome Austin. We don't need this again. Usually I'm the guy that's ready to ape into everything, and you're the whale that apes into the things. Oh god, this is getting crazy. This is legit crazy. Should I buy more? GGG. Bought last night on the live with King. It was a blast. Yeah, Chris Scott, let's go. We going to a milli. Teddy, read Don W question. Okay, I'll read Don W's question. Where was that? Don W. Redo. Please don't laugh. I tried to sell some Shinja today, and the same thing happened. I could not sell and lost $1,000 in fees. Redo. How did you lose $1,000 in fees? Like, what gas price is $1,000 in fees? Did you set your slippage correctly? Where were you trying to sell it? That seems risky, bro. I would double check the way you're doing that if you're losing $1,000. I think even the most I paid for gas fees is like $200 to $300. I've never heard of 1,000. That's crazy. You must have done that like late night or something. But I would double check that or do a smaller amount, verify that you can swap, because it should be able to swap. If you have stable internet connection and it makes a API call out there, that should be able to do it. 94 transfers 470. Oh, so this must be the transfers. So wait, is that artificial transfers? No, this is multi calls. Yeah. How is this? Hey, King's Broadcast. Oh, so King's Broadcast also Dude, these guys now own 2% of the entire. See, this is a lot. These are some heavy wallets, bro. These are some heavy wallets. What the hell? 0.4%. What's the smallest wallet in here? Give me that. Where are you? All right, this guy owns 4,000. Oh, I see you. Smallest wallet in here. Give me that.
What's going
Where
on,
are
brother?
you? I hear myself. What's going on?
I muted it. How's everybody doing tonight? Are we BMI to the moon yet, or what?
What are you feeling? You think it's gonna go? You think it's gonna go all the way up?
So I had a phone call this morning with the developer, like I said, and I just told him like I never DEGEN into anything, but obviously I'm a man of my word, and they did what they were supposed to do. And I gave him some pointers. You know, I told him some things he could do to make it more attractive, and some things he needed to do. He started obviously getting in contact with some of those larger wallets. And making sure that we want to like have only like 3% max in wallets, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to have a wallet that has 10% or anything. And I guess they put out a call, and I forget what call room it was, but a room that has
there's a sell-off happening. Some guy took 1.6 ETH, 0.42 ETH, 0.08, 0.57. I think it's an early sell-off, but let's see, because even for it to reach this level, I feel like it was seconds. I was literally looking at this chart when the stream started, and then you called me. I looked at it again, and it like skyrocketed.
Yeah.
So you think it's an artificial pump, or you think it's a real, because they moved all the money to different wallets?
No, but I think it's part of the calls they're putting out in some of those TG channels.
In the telegrams?
I mean, yeah.
It just took the 2. Oh my god. Dude, that was crazy. That was wild. This looks like an inverse hammer. Chart pattern 4 hour. Let's see the 1 minute. But knowing you're see, there's a sell-off right now, but that's such a tiny amount. If more people get in here, I think it's gonna continue right back up. It's gonna go right back up. Whenever Kings gets quiet and looks down, you know he's thinking. He's making money moves. That's what's happening.
No, I was just looking at it.
He said, "Good time to get in, get in, get in."
No, I told people never to.
I know you. I was listening to you last night, and you're like, "Guys, no one else do this. Teddy, do this. Teddy, do it. Teddy, just buy it, bro."
I told people do not buy into this thing.
Oh man, here's another straight dip 14. So that was, I mean, it's such a small amount. It reminds me of PLNT so much, where as soon as people, because each wallet is 2%, you know, so it's gonna affect it pretty heavily. Bum bum. Yo, it's the same wallet. It's the same wallet. No, it's not. No, wait. Why did this guy sell 0.12 first and then an ETH later?
I think that's the taxes, to be honest with you.
Oh, you think the first transaction is the tax and the second
I think
transaction?
it's the tax. I think it's the tax.
I see. Bro, I got wrecked by that because I took initial out and some profits. The taxation took all my profits and I just got my initial back. So whatever. So I have my money back. That's about it. I mean, nothing else. Oh my god. Oh no. We need a reversal right now. Someone called the Telegram group. Dude, that was crazy. In that tiny amount of increments, it went up this much.
This thing might be a good you know, one of those things to buy in and to flip over the next few days. I don't know.
I already hear what you're saying, and I am making some moves right now. I can't do it on stream. Everyone's gonna know. They're gonna be like, "Ah, Teddy's aping in." Guys, don't follow me. If you follow my stream, everything I buy into, I do not do well. So everything I buy off stream, I do great.
Everything you
Oh.
buy on stream, you don't do so well on.
No, PLNT I bought on stream. It did great on stream, and then I came back and it was just like, nope, it didn't do well. What was the other thing? I bought oh, there was another token I bought on Apple DAO. I bought it on stream. I came back, did not go well. Hospital wise, bought it, came back, did not do well.
So has anybody heard anything? I should call Gwen, but like, what's going on with that? Was he a fall guy for real, or are they trying to actually do a V2? I heard they were partnering up with you guys possibly.
So I wouldn't say it's a partnership. What has happened is I was an investor initially for Hospitalwise, and when they launched, I lost. They rugged. I had no money. I thought that was it. The phone call was done. Or not the phone call. Like literally, the launch was done, and that was it. Like I just assumed I lost my money. I went on stream. I've told people that story. And then like a day later, I get a random phone call from Quinn, and he's like explains the situation, and he's like, I need someone to write the contract V2. I heard Shibnobi Software does this. Can you guys give me a quote? And we were like, hey, yeah, because this is the type of space. We want to change the space. We want to bring tokens that have real potential out and, you know, do this type of software services for them. So he reached out, and I'm like, okay, we listened to him. We got him on a call with Cliff as well. And we talked about it and what his options are for a V2 and how he has to make it right for the people that bought in for the pre-sale V1. So it is a discussion that is continuing to happen. We haven't done anything. Nothing's signed. Nothing has happened yet. But in the end, his intention is to make it right. And I know Cliff's intention with Shibnobi Software is to change the space. And we may very well be doing his contract V2.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I hope you guys get to help them out. Gwen is a friend of mine, somebody that's been positive in every community he's been part of. So I only hope the best for him and the project he is a part of. I know he's not the founder. I know he got brought on about a year ago. I know those guys have been building it for about 3 years. So I hope they get to figure it out and have some success with it, because there's a lot of people I know that bought into it that should have a chance to either get their money back or make money. So
yeah. Dude, these Bollinger Bands are so wide. It's such a good time to buy in right now, and people are. It almost makes me want to do it too. Or maybe I already did it and you don't know. Maybe I'm one of these wallets. Oh God. No, people already know my wallet. I've shown it in streams prior. Before I was told I shouldn't be showing wallets on stream. But what other plays, King's Broadcast? Tell me another play.
Phantom is going to be launching a lot more details. Website should be up here very shortly. Just getting moving a few things around that they wanted moved around. So that should be going up shortly, as well as that. This weekend, I think they'll be announcing the information for the pre-sale on the dates on it and everything, as well as I will start to have people roll out marketing on it. So
wait, and then your role in Phantom is what?
Rolling what?
Your role in Phantom. What is the relationship between you and
I was
Phantom?
hired by them. I've been in talks with them for a couple months, and they brought me on as like I'm a consultant. Obviously, I've worked with many projects in the space. So basically, I'm making sure everything. Basically, I'm handling the operations right now, and making sure everything gets rolled out the way it should get rolled out. Making sure that my contractor, my coder, did their contract for him. Somebody that's been in the industry for a long time, somebody that's highly recommended. I've been working with him for over a year. He's done other projects I've worked with, or a lot of other projects in the space. He's been the coder for. So like he's somebody that I keep on staff full time, kind of like what you guys are doing. I just do it obviously through my own company, and I just want to make sure that I set them guys up for success.
Okay.
So the next stage is our website will be getting launched. White paper is a couple days away from being finished. This weekend, I know they want to try to announce the pre-sale and all that information. as well as I got a lineup of YouTubers and content creators and influencers ready to get the message out there and create the necessary awareness. But I'll be honest with you, just a little bit of talking I've been doing, the Twitter account's already got like 300 followers, and there's definitely a lot of people interested. So stay tuned for that website to drop, and you definitely go check it out so you obviously read a little bit about the project and maybe get some of the answers you're looking for, as well as they will be dropping information over this weekend too.
Wait, so after the website drops King's broadcast, are you also going to make the pre-sale live as well at the same time?
No. So basically, when the website drops, we're going to drop the TG at the same time. The TG is already set up, got a nice team running it, so that's already ready. So basically, once the website goes live, the plan is to send a tweet out with the website domain as well as the TG, the Telegram account, so people can obviously join the Telegram to start building the community. And then the website will be there for information reasons. And like I said, the white paper is still about 2 or 3 days away from being finished. And then that will be added. And then we did start the KYC for the team. So hopefully in the next day or two that the KYC will be available. And then once that will also be published on the website. There's a page for news and media on the website. You won't see it as of yet because obviously there is no are things out yet. But so basically I wanted to create it. Once you go to the website, instead of having to go to Google and YouTube and do all the searching yourself, any news article, any YouTube video that comes out about it will be available right there on the main website. So it'll be a great opportunity for anybody that does want to watch, some token reviews or get more information from YouTube videos. They'll be on there. Any news or media articles will be on there, as well as the audit. They did do a pre-launch audit.
Okay.
And it's not a full audit because a full audit needs to have.
Wait, who did they use? Who did they use for auditing?
We just used TechRate for the pre-launch audit, and then the goal is after launch, obviously the gold standard Certec, and then when you don't have a launch token, you don't have the pairs available, you don't have the liquidity or any information on that, you can't really do a full audit. So the goal is full audit
right after launch, full audit.
And then
you're thinking Certec because by then, after launch, the marketing and dev wallets will have funds to do the Certec.
No developer wallets. No developer wallets.
No developer wallet.
No. There will be a dev percentage. They're going to do a 1% into the taxes, but there is no dev wallets of actual native tokens.
Okay, so what you've done is you've combined all the wallets into like a marketing wallet then.
So there's going to be an allocation of some tokens. I'm giving a lot of information, but this will all come out anyways. There'll be.
It's fine. This is what happens when you talk to devs.
So they are going to have a staking platform that's getting built out on the back end right now that I'm having my coder do. That's still a little ways away. I would like to try to get it out within the first 30 days. So there will be an allocation of some tokens put aside, and that will be locked for 30 days.
Wait, I have a request. Because I've seen tokens where when they pay out in your marketing wallet to your native token, it doesn't work.
It converts to ETH.
It converts to ETH. Okay, thank God.
Yeah, there won't be no native tokens, so they have to sell. That will be all converted to ETH. And then there, like I said, the allocation of tokens, I don't have the full details. I know there will be a small part will go to a wallet that will be locked initially for 30 days until the staking platform is available. And then once the staking platform is up and running, obviously those tokens will be used to pay out the staking fees, the percentages that people gain. There will be a small percentage allocated for sexes and other swaps because, like Dojo Swap, we plan on attacking those as soon as possible.
Okay.
I talked to them, and they plan on doing that, locking that for at first once a week. Until they have like some swaps planned out. Sorry about that, my daughter.
You're fine.
And then I think.
Wait, so this is a question for you, King's Broadcast. So recently, Dojo Swap has been getting fudded. There's a video being floated around by a guy, Lol Doge, the creator of Floki Musk, right? He has an issue with the centralization and decentralization aspects of Dojo Swap, and he doesn't believe that Cliff should hold the LP tokens for his token. And the reason Cliff does this is because, let's say the token rug pulls, he wants to be able to delist them, return whatever funds that he has left back to them, which would at that point be nothing, 10 tokens have already listed on Dojo Swap with this, right? 10 tokens have already done. This guy now went public. He made a video. And the video, I guess, the actual conversation that was recorded, is that a baby girl?
That's the future women in crypto. Is my daughter. And to answer this question,
Yeah.
I was not involved in hospice wise or whatever. Gwen is a friend of mine. Gwen reached out to me that morning, and I told him that I would join him on Sandstorm's show to be there to support him. And if you go back, I specifically state that I have nothing to do with it. I was there to support a friend and extended olive branch, kind of like Sinja's doing.
Yes.
And I talked to you, remember? I talked to you.
Yes, I remember this. Like immediately after me and you connected.
Yeah, and I told him, like, and you said if there's anything you guys could do, like basically we were just, reaching out like, good people in the community should to try to help other people. So
yeah,
I definitely I've never had anything to do with a rug pull or a scam.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think you have.
I'm very selective in the projects I choose to work with or I put on my platform.
Dude, I'm going to have a baby daughter October 12th. That's the due date. So
congratulations.
I was also thinking that my daughter would be a crypto queen of sorts,
Yeah, future crypto queen, huh?
Future crypto queen. There's already one right now, Tammy. Tammy, yeah. I know you're there, but I feel she's coming. I can feel it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But Dojo Swap is definitely something I've mentioned to the team. So
okay. And the team's okay with Cliff holding the LP tokens. I don't think Cliff is going to run away anywhere or do anything malicious, So
listen, sometimes you unfortunately don't get to always be under control of everything in this space. Sometimes you have to give up a little control to earn.
Right.
If you want to be on somebody's platform, sometimes you have to lose. Give up a little control.
Yeah.
And like I said, like I was explaining, like there'll be an allocation for the staking platform. There'll be an allocation for sexes, which they will lock week to week at first, just because they do plan on attacking some of those as quick as possible. Obviously, any bigger exchanges, they understand that they have to have their CertTech audit back first. So that I told them that they need to expedite that. So usually you can get that back, I think, in 2 weeks if you pay the outrageous fee, but they're willing to do it. So definitely excited. Decentralized social media. That's the key thing with what this team is going to be building out, a decentralized social media platform, something that we don't have right now. I mean, even around, like I've been talking about it, like what we have right now is great, but unfortunately we're censored. We only certain things we can talk about.
Wait. Like I have to tell you something, right? So one of the things before I joined Shibnobi as the CTO, my LLC offshores, and one of the clients that we were offshoring for is a social media platform, and they were also tired of censoring. But there are things.
Yeah, there are.
Okay, that you still censor, like we don't want certain things to be shown,
no, like child pornography, like,
yes.
like child pornography and stuff like that. Obviously, no.
Okay, cool.
When it comes to like you see on Twitter Spaces, right? There'll be multiple Twitter Spaces I've been in. You'll hear like 30 people talking about they don't like a certain individual that's talking, so they'll go report the Twitter Space and it'll get shut down. Like that's what I'm like. That type of stuff shouldn't be going on.
This guy says the watcher, Teddy, start singing to King's Baby. By the way, I love dilly bars from Dairy Queen, right?
Yeah.
I saw you eat 2 of those yesterday, and I'm like, dude, that's me. This guy is me.
Chris, the total supply will be 100 billion.
What's the total supply? 100 billion. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Okay. Hey, Suresh, nice to see you. Oh, wow. This is crazy. And then, so literally within this month, we could be buying into the pre-sale of Phantom.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then launch?
I think they're planning toward, as long as everything falls in the line, they're planning on launching towards the end of the month. But everything has to align up, obviously. Okay. But as of right now, it's been a smooth sailing ship with getting everything prepared.
Dude, people are slowly buying the dip, but it is continuing to uptrend. You see that?
Yeah,
I'm already halfway. We're already halfway. We dropped all the way to the 11s, right? And people are buying it up. It's gonna break the 2s. They're gonna test the 2s again, I feel. And as soon as the 2s are tested, We're almost to the threes. Dude, how did you find this? How did you
Nice.
guys find this? How do we find the next one? What do you recommend?
I have no idea.
How lucky did you guys get with this, bro? That Jay Linda, get
Jay
in this
Linda.
chat. Jay Linda, get in this chat. Tell us your next play. You owe her 0.5 ETH, by the way. Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna get out. I gotta
Yes.
get the kids to
Yes.
sleep, Teddy. Appreciate it.
I think this is the
everybody.
first time you've been on my stream. It was
Yeah.
nice. It was nice having you here. Hopefully you come back. I
We'll have to
appreciate
do
it.
it. We'll have to do an official one for sure, where I don't have obviously the kids, and we can actually have a good conversation. So
Awesome.
but
All right,
I
man.
appreciate you, Teddy. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes.
But everybody have a great rest of their evening.
Awesome. See you, man. Dude, that guy's awesome. That's crazy. I literally went from showing you guys BMI in the beginning of the stream to talking about the story to having the guy that pumped it, that started all this. Guys, this token was nothing. Yesterday when I bought this after the initial. I bought this somewhere down here, like in the twos. And then today it's already lost to 0. We're about to test the 2 again for that 10x, right? But I already pulled initial out, so it's not a 10x anymore. Regardless, this is crazy. Or maybe it wasn't. No, I think it wasn't. I forget. It was sometime last night. It's been crazy. All my days are morphed, but I am in on this as well. But this is a true DEGEN play. This could, I've been hearing even from, I guess the tweet was Holistic's tweet, which said it's meme coin season. So if it is meme coin season, Batman Inu, get ready. Gear up, Batman Inu. And I guess it's for mental health. Like they actually have Teddy Lol Doge said Doja Swap is not decentralized. Why would he say that? So if you watch his video about decentralization, or even if you watch Rodney's Coffee and Crypto this morning, you'll see he has this narrative in his head that he's trying to push onto Cliff, and Cliff has the definition of decentralized and centralized. So he's also telling him this is the definition, but this guy's narrative is just far superior on him pushing it onto Cliff, that you could see there were butting heads. That's exactly, guys, this is me. This happened prior to me joining Shibnobi, or maybe no, I was in Dubai, so it probably happened around the time that they were in Dubai. There's no way this conversation happened last night or the day before. This conversation that's recorded, that got leaked out, and it seems like maybe Cliff did not know it was recorded, because it doesn't sound like and I don't know the rules. The guy's international. He recorded him. I don't know what the rules is. I ain't trying to investigate that. But in the end, the risk is, in Floki Musk's eyes, is if Cliff Fettner is holding on to the LP tokens of his token, that means that he's centralized. And because that he's centralized, it's not okay. But if Cliff used another way, and the reason Cliff's even told him, if you listen to him, he tells you, the reason I do this is if you guys leave, you rug, you do something, I'm able to delist you, I'm able to do what I want with your tokens and return them back to you. That's exactly what Cliff has said, even in the phone call himself. But you'll hear Lol Doge, and I really have no, this way's right, that way's right. I understand the process. This process was made prior to me coming onto the team, and this is how they've been doing it. And like that, they've already listed 10 people. So when now this Lol Doge, and the Lol Doge guy, by the way, is like pretty cool, because I seen him in Dubai and he seemed chill, but I didn't realize behind public that was the type of conversations that he was having with Cliff. I did not know that. So he was cool with me. His team was cool with me. I had a great conversations with his team. I didn't feel like he had any malicious intent, but now that this video has came out, he's doing all this, I'm like, maybe, some people are different behind closed doors, and that's really what it's showing. Smoke that like button, guys. Yes. Oh, you saw the video? Yeah. So what do you think, Adam? Like, it just feels weird. It's because we know in the back of my mind, I'm like, this guy already signed the contract. He knew what he had to do to list, just like all the other 10 tokens. And now he delisted, but he's still going public. I feel like there's another thing that he's upset about that maybe he's not sharing. I don't know. I literally do not know what the drama is. This seems to have happened like 3 weeks ago. Like I would have just came in, and that's crazy. That means Cliff, like even after we're done like working and everything, he's still working. He's just always working. That's crazy. That'd be horrible. I feel so bad for guys that run their own tokens. They must never get like sleep or like personal time. They're just constantly, that's wild. But yeah, that's as far as I know about that. My take on that, it really depends. If you go by the book definition, then I don't think Cliff is doing a true centralization. I think it's still pretty much decentralized, because once let's say you ask to delist and he's giving it back to you, and then you can also add your own liquidity pair, and then you can also remove it. I'm like, it's such an iffy gray area that I don't even like. This is the process. That's all I see in my head. This is the process they laid out. People are following the process. If you have an issue with it, don't list on it. That's kind of how I see it. But at the same point, I watched the video and I'm just like, I watched a Twitter video of him. He doesn't seem knowledgeable about what he is talking about. And was he smoking the entire? Is he a ganja goon? Does anybody know? That was crazy. I watched the entire 45-minute video, and then Rodney played it this morning. He played snippets of it. So I'm not really sure, man. I get his point, but Cliff tried to explain. He should not have came at Cliff like that. Shouldn't have been in private. Right, exactly, Adam. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like I'm eavesdropping into a conversation that probably didn't need to go public, because one, it really, this is it's similar to ethics. Is this I don't know, because now this guy signed the contract and he delisted, and now he's making noise about this. Like, it'd be an issue, right? I would say it's an issue if he asked to be delisted and Cliff kept all the tokens and he didn't give him any back, then that's an issue. But 39 likes, what the hell? There's 76 of you here. There should be 70 likes. Guys, don't just watch me. Hit that like button. Smoke that like button. Triple G's, roll it up. We need them likes. That's the only thing that gets me views. The likes, I'm not even asking. You don't even have to subscribe, because I know some of you don't want to subscribe. You just want to watch. I've talked to you guys on Twitter. I understand. It's okay. I still love you. You're still a ganja goon. You can still win a shirt. No, I'm just kidding. Are you getting into the charge presale? I got into the charge presale. Anthony Williams, friend of the channel, mod in this chat. I did get into the charge presale. It is now closed. You can't enter the charge presale. And the only reason I did it was I had an AMA with RM Docs. Dude, that RM Docs guy was big brain. Oh, I felt like, dude, this guy is like, he knows his stuff. Like, he's intelligent to if you guys haven't seen that, I did a promotional with RM Docs AMA. And to be honest, even though we barely talk about RM Docs, the amount of knowledge this guy has about blockchain, the amount of networking he has done, to be able to have a conversation like that with him, and like, dude, I was talking to somebody that was far superior in knowledge than I, and it was evident in that. John, smoke that like button. 47, keep smoking. Keep smoking, Triple G's. You need to throw one more G in there. Throw all the G's. Throw all the G's. Coffee and cannabis all day, every day. Oh, God. Coffee. RM Docs. Anyone know about MetaWeb 3.0? Wait, is that the one that I got into the presale? Let me see. Dude, there was this thing where I started like 2xing or 3xing for presales, that I started going crazy with presales, and then Hospo-wise brought me back to reality, because I was to the point where I just kept throwing in, because, dude, so I started the crypto future. This channel started, and my DEGEN portfolio was around like 3,000. That's it. 3,000 USD. That's it. The other like 90% was in centralized exchanges like Coinbase, crypto.com, and Binance US, right? Now it's in Binance US. I didn't have Binance US for a long time, but I started the DeFi space, and my DeFi space portfolio can now compete with my centralized exchange. That I almost feel like my DeFi space portfolio is going to overtake my centralized portfolio. But this is the thing. Just because I have two portfolios, one for the DeFi space, which are just in wallets, and the other one in exchanges such as Coinbase, even if my DeFi space takes over, I'm at the point that I'm not going to leave it in DeFi. I'm gonna move it over to Coinbase and invest it in Crow or something, because I know the DeFi space is so volatile that even let's say at some point in the DeFi space I make like 500,000 grand. Of that 500,000 grand, I still feel like I'm a reset. I'm gonna bring it back down to like 50 grand, 100 grand, a way smaller amount. So I don't get this type of like, dude, I have all this money, I can ape into whatever I want. I don't want that. You know, I want to be able to grow genuinely and be able to help you guys as well. Because if you start turning into whale and just like, guys, I'm getting into this, boom, I threw in 10 grand into this, or I threw in 40 grand into this. You know, it's like, you guys know, as soon as I pull out, I've now dumped on you. You know, I don't want to be that type of guy. So I throw in like very, very little amounts into the DeFi space. I originally started with only 3,000, and I've slowly built it up. I'm far more. I would say I've almost 5x'd in the DeFi space. So now I'm at the point of like, every time I take profit, and there was a point where I just started aping into like every pre-sale. I'm like, dude, hospitalized pre-sale, Meta Web 3 pre-sale, BTFA pre-sale, whatever pre-sale. Like you guys can watch the streams. I was quite crazy. Like 3 streams ago. That's 3 days ago. It feels crazy in the crypto space. 3 days feels like a month. But that's what I was doing. And then I lose my first ETH in hospital-wise, and that was it. I grounded myself. I'm like, dude, I can't do this. And then it was like immediately the next day I get into BMI, and I'm like, well, they already launched. They just launched 26 holders, you know? So it's like, in the DeFi space, you're going to have those opportunities. You're going to have those opportunities to 2x, 3x. It doesn't come immediately. It took me, now it's been, 5 months since I've started my channel. And I know I went on vacation for a month to India, and then I took 2 weeks off when I was in Dubai. I understand, but we're still here. You guys are still here. I was quite afraid that I would never hit these numbers ever again once I left to India, but we're doing good, you know? Pre-sales is ruining crypto. But now what's happening is, that's exactly right. Pre-sales seem to be where people are realizing, dude, if I get into something early, I can 2x, I can 3x, and I can dump on them, you know? And I feel like that's not actually a good thing for the space. I personally feel, right? I personally feel like when you guys 2x, 3x, and it's from a pre-sale, it actually isn't a good thing for the project. I'm almost like feeling like the pre-sale vibe and the pre-sale is going to get so saturated that people won't be getting into pre-sales anymore, and they're going to ground themselves back, just like I did with like, hey, we need to also look at real investments, because once you go through that rug, it's a horrible feeling. It's a horrible feeling. It's like, you know, I'm never getting that 1 ETH back. It's never happening. I'm never getting that money back. And if I did, it'd be crazy. And then like a day later, the hospital-wise people call me, right? The hospital-wise people call me, and I'm like, well, now potentially I could get my 1 ETH back, but there's all these things that need to happen before we even talk about this. But in my mind, I'm still waiting. You know, we don't know anything till they officially release the news. But I'm just telling you, as an individual, be very, very weary. Be very, very weary of pre-sales, guys. I don't want you to ape in and have something that happened to me, or even Legal Alien. You get in there, it's your first pre-sale, you don't know how to sell it. You know, sometimes in these pre-sales, they set limits on how much you get. You can only sell 0.2 ETH at a time. You can only sell 0.5 ETH at a time. And people hear these things, you know, and they're like, oh man, people are making all this money on pre-sales. and they ape in themselves, and they get wrecked because one, they weren't awake at the time of the launch. If you're not going to be awake at the time of a launch and you're going into a pre-sale, don't get into that pre-sale. If that pre-sale launches and it's like 3 a.m, unless you set an alarm, don't get into that pre-sale. Do not do it. Not everything is gonna be a long-term hold. There is like Apple DAO. We've all seen Legal Alien get wrecked by it. You've heard my story about it as well. It's plausible, guys. It is plausible. Not all these pre-sales are gonna be good investments. Just because you think it's hit a new floor, Apple DAO went to the basement. People took losses in order to pull out from Apple DAO. So that's why, be very, I understand there's a lot of YouTubers out there. There's a lot of influence out there that are showing you guys these pre-sales, that are showing these early access. And by the way, shout out to Scott Herman. WagMe was a very good call. WagMe helped a lot of degens in this space, because if you guys invested, let's say $100 to $1,000 in WagMe, you're doing good. You've at least made $1,000 to $10,000, if not more. And that's a good feeling. But not everything is going to be the WagMe in cryptos. Not everything is going to be the CVC, where the pre-sale launch did great. They consolidated. They had a pullback. They went back up. These are the things in crypto that I'm learning, that I'm just like, no one really talks about this. All people keep talking about is the profits that they're making, how much money they have, and how they're a whale. They can do this. And then you have guys like King's Broadcast, Awesome Austin, who are very nice. They're not shilling things. And if they are, they openly tell you, very similar to Rodney. They're like, this is a promotional. Yeah, I teamed up to do this. This is a sponsorship, So when you hear these types of words, just know that potentially they've taken money in order to bring this content to you. And if that is true, you guys have to make your own educated guess. Just don't get wrecked just because you hear about a pre-sale. Because I heard about a pre-sale. I heard about a pre-sale from Crypto Queen and Sandstorm about Quinn's project, and I went in there. And now that I've suffered, I'm like, guys, we do have to step back. We can't just assume every pre-sale is going to do well. But then this is the issue, right? In the back of my mind, I'm telling you this, but then there's something in my mind that's going, well, Teddy, you threw in 1 ETH. Maybe you should have only done 0.2. Then you wouldn't feel so bad, and you would continue to go into pre-sales. But you start looking at some other pre-sales, and you start looking at BNB charts or pink sale charts. Most of these, 90%. And the guy yesterday, the RM Docs guy, right? That RM Docs guy, big brain, he even validated to me my own thinking that I got a new I don't know what to call it, a new perception on crypto. I now am at the point of dude, not all cryptos are going to make us. Don't listen to Queen Lol, but nice that she steal. Are you in Meta? I believe I'm in Meta. Let me just confirm. But I just wanted to quickly tell you guys that I don't want to see you guys get wrecked, especially from, even things that I've had a learning experience from. And I'm telling you guys, this is a thing that is happening here, These things do happen. Yep. I'm in MetaWeb 3 fair launch. This one, MetaWeb 3. I'm in this. I did not throw in that much because ever since the Hospitwise, I'm like, I can't be doing these ETH flips. I'm not at that point because my DEGEN portfolio, it's only like 20 grand. It's not anything where I can be like a Rodney or an Awesome Austin and start throwing in, ETHs. I would think I was getting too crazy with myself and being reckless with my investment. And when I talked to the RM Docs guy, and he kind of told me, hey, this is the patterns, this is what we've realized, this is the type of analysis that we've done on tokens, you're like, damn, this guy knows everything, and this guy has more money than me, and he's able to do this and know when a token is going to be a rug pull, or know, he's able to give you a safety score, right? Hey, this token in 90 days, it's going to rug. Hey, the probability of this token continuing on after 90 days is much higher when you use RM Docs. So you start wondering, does RM Docs have this figured out? So that's why when I found out about Chargeable, the pre-sale that Awesome Austin was talking about, I believe in RM Docs's vision at the way that they're bringing on partners to their token, that I'm just like, I think I'm gonna invest in Chargeable, and we'll see. But my intention, even with that pre-sale, whatever restrictions there are, I'll follow those restrictions. But as soon as they let me free and I can take profits, I'm gonna take my initial out and I'm gonna take a few profits out. I've done this countless amount of times, guys. Do not. Just don't do it. Don't be a diamond hand holder unless you truly do believe that this is the place that you're gonna make the most money. That's what I said while gambling losses. Yeah, you see, you guys completely understand. But that is the DEGEN way. That is the DEGEN way. But we're goons here, and the goons a little sometimes, we get a little bit more educated as you become a goon. So, hey, Steve the Canadian, nice to see you. Steve, that's bad news to hear, brother. What happened? Suresh, highly doubtful. Poked Saitama with the stick. Yup, it's dead, starting to smell. Is it still? Did it gain its 0 back? Dude, I'm looking at this. I see that it's lost. It's gained to 0. I so want to buy in, and I see it's at the bottom of the Bollinger Band too. Because, like, the last time this happened in 9s, you would have sold. Wait, is this? Oh, this is a 1 minute chart. I'm sorry. 4-hour chart. Oh, maybe it's not behind the Bollinger Bands then. But I still want to buy it because it's lost to 0. No, it is. It is. You see where it is? So the last time it exited the Bollinger Band, or at the lower band, 1047, it pumped 15s. That's good 20% profit margin, right? So right now it's outside the Bollinger Band. I think this is a good entry point, but I don't know what the next pump will be where it's going to go back to the 15s. Like, is an exchange listing enough? I don't know. I really don't. Dude, I so want to buy this too. Like, everything in my body is telling me, Teddy, just do it. Just buy it. It's going to pump. It's going to pump. The Wolfpack's going to make it pump. They're whales. The Wolfpack knows whales, Teddy. Why do I do this to myself? I want to invest in everything, but I don't have the capital to invest in everything. And it's so sad. It's a sad thing. It's like, I want to be a whale. I want to have all these things, but the capital is the only thing stopping me. Wait for the dev to buy it up, then jump in. Wait, what? What's Grifters? Grifters is one of the tokens that I've recently heard about. Either they're on something that I work on, or they're not. Not gonna happen, Teddy. Dan Fitzpatrick. By the way, my wife got me out of this house to make sure I get you guys the Shivalingams. I did end up paying the $200 to ship to Gingy. So Gingy, you are getting a Shivalingam, buddy. I know you're listening to me while you're at work, and this is going to be after the live stream. But I'm validating for you. You are getting that Shivalingam. That pebble is being sent to you. And I hope it does good things. And the other thing that was brought to my attention is I guess Crypto Queen had a bad thing. I guess she was getting a little bit emotional on the stream early in the morning 2 days ago or something. But she said that ever since the Shivalingam entered her house, bad things have been happening. So I do want to say, one of the things with the Shivalingam, if you don't believe in the Shivalingam, or not believe, but if you're not positive around the Shivalingam, or whatever energy that you feel, the Shivalingam is gonna personify that. It's gonna magnify that, So one of the things I recommend, if any of you guys do have a Shivalingam, stay positive. That positivity is going to be returned to you. If you go negative, the way that the Shiva God works, he works on both sides, right? The negative energy is going to be portrayed back to you. Maybe that's what you're into. I don't know. But the more positive you are, another thing that helps with the Shivalingam is doing a water bath. If you pour water on it, milk on it, honey on it, and then wash it all again, that is bathing the Shivalingam and restoring energy. Some people have even said bring it out to the sunlight. But dude, my Shivalingam never sees the sunlight. I believe in the Shivalingam, and I have a great experience with the Shivalingam. It's helped me out a lot. But I have heard that Tammy is not having the same experience. So if you guys are ever in her stream, do let her know to cleanse her Shivalingam. And if it still doesn't work out, she should give them away on stream. Maybe you guys can win them and you have a different experience. But if it's not working out for you, don't just wait. What is this? $5 donation, Max Verse. What's the grifter and cult talk? I'm looking at Delk and wondering. Grifter is a thing that came in, new token, and cult is also fairly new tokens here that have came in. Grifters, here it is. Boom, boom. So if you guys do see Tammy, do let her know. Try the things. The other thing I recommended to her, I responded in her comments. It's whatever video. If you see my comment down there, I validated for her that, hey, you know, not every, like, Shivalingam's supposed to work. I had to research it myself, you know. I read so many stories about you. And if you guys want to have some good, heartfelt, Grifters has life felt dead. I mean, it has life. I don't know what the catalyst is now, because this is the thing, right? So pre-sale, launch. If you're not going to be awake and you can't pull profits in these first 2 candles, don't even get into the pre-sale. You need to be awake for the launch to be able to sell it. And then if you guys are trying to do the same thing for exchange listings, when a token goes on an exchange, it's a different liquidity pool. Al Cleary, Terra is still a project. $20 donation. Al, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Terra is still a good project. They made the mistake with Binance, but they made another mistake by not being active in streams, by either owning their mistake or at least talking about how to move forward. I feel like what's happening is the Terra team is coming out with the strategy to bring themselves back on. Guys, these are big brain guys. They're doctors. They know, you know, how to they have the money to even buy just marketing firms and just tell them, like, hey, this is the strategy to go forward. This is how you bring it back. Or maybe they'll even reach out to RM Docs. I don't know. Or maybe their catalyst is, hey, we're going to list on Dojo Swap. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, I keep trying to tell them to, like, list on Dojo Swap, but I think they're shooting for more. It feels like Teddy isn't. Yes, Grifters is on Dojo Swap. Yes. Terra will be great. As soon as this exchange comes out, man, I'm ready. I think Terra will be great. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is DLC. Quite interesting. And then let's quickly look at Terra, because I think I was watching Crypto Realist. He was saying that it was a good entry point. Yeah, so right here, a good entry point. I mean, the entire market's down. You can literally say any token's a good entry point right now, because I was literally sitting here telling you about Saitama, and I felt like it was a good entry point. I'm like, yeah, you can't run from your mistakes in crypto. Yeah, you know why? Because the Hospo-wise is always going to be in my wallet. I'm always going to have this Hospo-wise in my wallet, and I'll always know. It's fine. Terra needs to have RM Docs get them out of the double bind scenario in regards to Binance. Yes, so one of the things, if you guys were watching the RM Docs thing, RM Docs has done so much analytics on the existing tokens that have launched and failed, the tokens that have succeeded. They've came out with analytics. They have come up with the run book on what makes a token successful. They've even come out with the rule book of what tokens should follow to be successful. 2 different books. A run book you're using as the type of strategy as part of your roadmap to follow, so that way you achieve the success. A rule book is a list of regulations that you should abide by in order to see that success. So they're giving you both types of information so your token can do the best. Thanks for looking up Grifters. I like it. You're welcome. The market sucks. Stocks are even worse today. Yeah, there you go. Teddy is the goat. Maybe. There's lots of goats. Grifters, that is. Maxiverse looks like a good entry point with their utility. Bitcoin need bull run. Yes, Bitcoin needs a bull run. I 100% agree. Grifters FOMO. I don't know, bro. Don't FOMO. I'd rather you FOMO into Terra. I'd rather you FOMO into actually CVC's down 15%. Dude, I'm getting wrecked on Phoenix V2. I don't know what's happening. They actually have good utility. I've interviewed their dev, Fiddleish. You know, I believe there's just been no point where I'm able to take profit with them. You know, it's just like, and the worst part is I bought in at the top, but I also felt like they're going to have a new top, but I don't see that catalyst coming out yet. I'm hoping they give those updates on the project, but Phoenix V2, I'm suffering as well. Shirio, you guys know I got the Shirio cards. If you're in Shirio, you're in Shirio. They came out with the swap. There was an initial pump for the swap, and then it went back. So it doesn't seem like swaps actually help with utility, because I know one of Shirio's utility was the swap. And I know Dojo Swap exists, but at the same time, Shinja has more catalysts than just Dojo Swap. They have other utilities that they're getting secured and constantly adapting and doing. Right, Shinobi Gaming, that's a utility. The Dojo Swap is a utility that constantly does burns. Every utility you use, there's this what's it called? Deflation. It's a deflationary token, right? So it's quite interesting. Even the RM Docs guys analysis on it that hey, auto burn tokens are successful. Deflationary tokens that use utilities to as part of that deflationary are also successful. And it's like, okay, so we're on the right paths. He didn't give us all the secret sauce, but it felt like he dropped enough hints to say we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. You'll be all right. Did CVC relock? I do not know if they relock. I have not checked. Total liquidity 6 million. I mean, I hope so. Wait, isn't it still like 2 more days or something? WAGMI announced partnership with Saitama, then massive dump today. So yeah, this is the thing. Now, you know, the way that Kings broadcast, RM Docs, the way that they talk, you know, Saitama's a catalyst. Saitama's a catalyst that gives you at least 150 to 75,000 new investors that look at your token. That is a big audience to target, you know? So the news itself could have been good because it got new people in, but Saitama is also a cliff. And what I mean by that is as soon as the Saitama guys come in and a project is listed on SataMask, it appears like there's a sell-off that happens. We're just using the Saitama wolf pack to get some investors in, and then we're dumping on those investors. And then here's the inception, right? Here's the part, the Saitama-ception. Then you find out that some of these tokens initially are actually bought by Saitama top wallets, and they're also doing part of the dump. As soon as it's released to the Wolfpack, they dump on you. We've seen it even with their own token, Seda Realty, where Classy Crypto. Guys, we legit just watch Classic Crypto call Seda Realty a honeypot. We are in the Saitama-ception here. This is the Seda-ception. We need to understand the role of the wolf pack when it comes to a project's roadmap. Just because a project is listing on SataMask, it is a great catalyst because look at what it did to the chart. But almost the next immediate day, there's a sell-off. Almost every project that lists. And now let's look at Dojo Swap. Let's look at Shiba Swap. Let's look at any of these swaps. This is the buy the news, sell the rumor, or buy the rumor, sell the news. Sorry. English is my second language. Is a real thing, you know? So that's why I'm like, guys, Cliff is a smart guy. He knows contracts better than most. If your new token, get his software. How are you? Hey, CVC, nice to see you, Keith. So these are the real things. And CVC, one of the things, you know, this is even with hospital-wise, even with Shift token, all these tokens that are launching on Dojo Swap, it's a catalyst. But then there's always the sell the news, right? After that catalyst is done, you need to have something else in your roadmap to continue that pump. So in our current DeFi space, once you've exposed a token to the wolf pack, there's no other catalyst right now that's going to get you to the next level. You need to find that. That's the only way that tokens are going to continue to be the WAGMIs of the world. You know, you find your first catalyst, you go up. Next exchange listing, you go up. And you're constantly going up. But right now, what's happening is as soon as it's Saitama, and you guys are smart. The DEGENs are smart. The DEGENs know from Rodney's, right? And the Ganja Goons, you're also smart. You're intelligent. I know most of you already know this, but just informational. As soon as it goes into SataMask or Saitama audience, there's always a sell-off. That tokens haven't done well. those tokens haven't done well. You get that exposure, you get the investors in, everybody dumps on them. Even their own Saitama wallets, the top wallets are buying these tokens and dumping on them, which is weird. That's say deception. CoinViewCap 1AMA, Crypto Queen, we were just talking about you. Crypto Queen, we were just talking about the Shiva Lingam, and I was giving you affirmations of things that I have found out that you can do to make a more positive reaction of your Shiva Lingam, such as doing a cold water bath, a milk bath, a honey bath, and then cold water again, putting it out in sunlight. But one of the main things I told the Ganja Goons, because I sometimes I don't catch your streams, is if you guys see her, let her know to do these things, but also be positive around it, because the way the Shiva Lingam works, it personifies the energy that you have around it. So I don't know. Sometimes you get into this funk, and I understand, like, it happens to people. People get into funks where, even it's happened to myself, where when I was trying to have a child, I was just negative all the time. It's like, it's not my fault, it's your fault. No, it's not your fault, it's my fault. There's these things you get into. And the Shiva Lingam entered my family, and it's been like, I've been pretty positive around it. It's like, dude, this thing is like, everything I do, it's positive. And the energy that I'm showing it, I think it's reciprocating back to me. So I definitely, and if it truly doesn't work out and the Shiva Lingam's not working, give it away. Let's see if someone else has a better experience. And if you don't have a better experience, that's something where you might have to go to a temple so you can dispose of it properly. I say don't throw it in the trash, but I know this is America. Your religion is different. And also with the Shiva religion, the Hindu religion believes in all gods. There's no such thing as, hey, if I believe in this god, it's your god's going to be mad. In the Hindu religion, we believe in all gods. Oh my God, it's not polygamous, polyamorous. It's not polyamorous. We believe in more than one god is poly something. I'm never gonna know the word, but I definitely did want to tell you that, Crypto Queen. You're welcome. You're welcome. Look, Queen, he got a rock from the Temple of Doom. Yep. So I really hope the energy does change, but at the same time, I was actually talking to my mom, because she's the real like devotee in our family that follows the Hindu religion, and she's saying like maybe the negative things are happening, so the positivity comes in, and that's what the Shiva Lingam is gearing for. And it sucks. It sucks. It's when you go through these types of issues, you want to be able to not even be there, right? So I understand. I just feel so horrible that you're having a bad I don't know what it's called, a bad review. No, not review, a bad, I don't know the word, a bad interaction with the Shiva Lingam. So I hope it gets better. Try the cold water bath, try the sunlight, try to put it in a more positive or more, what I mean by positive is not you being positive, but like maybe the location where the Shiva Lingam is. A lot of people have said like east facing, or like putting it to the east side of the house also helps. It's all dependent on you. If it'll react to the way that you are. Okay, I'm going to give them a bath stat. Yeah, absolutely. And I know you have two of them. Another thing I've also read is sometimes it's good to separate. So maybe give one away as a gift. Let them know it's a quartz stone. It's a positive energy stone. But yeah, I'm trying to help you. If it truly doesn't work out, I would say give them away, because I know even the goons themselves will come over to your stream and try to take those off you. Bad or a bad vibe. Yeah. Bad vibe. Yeah. Experience. Thank you. That's the word. Experience, bad or a bad vibe. I feel like polytheism. Is that what it's called? Polytheism. DEGEN with the G's. Yo, we should go into Rodney's stream and do this. Yeah, the DEGENs are in. DEGENs triple G's. Guys, DEGENs triple G's, roll it up. Smoke that like button. We do need a good smoke around here. I appreciate you guys joining me today. It is 9:15. I got some things I have to do. Goal is to make it to the Shibnobi AMA. I may be a little late. I still haven't eaten. So Yeah, guys, thanks for catching me today. I hope you guys had fun. I will catch you next time. I ramble a lot, I talked a lot, but I hope this stream is useful to somebody out there. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming on. And please do hit that like button before you leave. Oh man, saying bye to you guys feels so weird because like as soon as I say bye to you guys, I'm back in work mode, and this is like the only time that I open up. Other than that, and then with my wife, I'm always open with her. But it feels so weird. And then yesterday I went on the Shibnobi AMA, and during the AMA, you have to have some kind of professionalism, right? Because you have a lot more eyes on you, and not everybody knows the Ganja Goons and the way I am. So I felt bad because after the AMA, I was still on the Telegram, and Strong was like, "Hey, Teddy, you got to get that YouTube personality thing out of here. You're now a professional when you come to the Telegram. You got to host yourself better." So I'm like, okay. I'm gonna work on this. And so if you guys see me being more at bay and not as hyper, it doesn't mean I'm mad or anything. Do not get that. That is just, I'm just trying to be more professional as a way for the investors to feel they're happy as well. I don't want them to feel like they trusting me. And I'm crazy though. Like at the same point, it's like I'm crazy. Like you have to understand, I have so much ADHD, but I'll get the stuff done. That's the difference, But there were things, and it's something I need to work on. But regardless, I ramble. Thanks for watching me. I will catch you guys next time. Check me out if I go to the Shibnobi AMA tonight. I know Cliff is in Texas or just reached Texas. It's around the time where he should be in the state of Texas. So I hope he comes on the AMA. He's been at MIA, but still checking in. So that's good. And we'll see. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you next time. And thanks